number one, my trusted steed. What a fantastic machine. I don't know, thanks Giant, thanks Joondalup Cycle City for a good service, or new rear wheel. Yeah, everything has been looked. The thing rolls fantastic. About the bike, I'm running the pressures a little bit too high, but that's just to protect the tires, so that the tubes don't pop over the ruts or rocks. So it's probably a little bit more uncomfortable than what it should be, but I prefer it that way, and then rolling on the gravel is fantastic. So next thing about the bike, about the equipment, is a trap for young players is if you've got a front suspension and you load up your front of your bike like I did with water and everything, you need to pump up your shock, otherwise the handlebar bag is going to catch on the wheel. This was down here when I started and I pumped it up, so that's another learning. Thanks to the very nice guys at Lane Pool Reserve, there was a bunch of mountain bikers. One guy lent me his shock pump and it saved my life. I think I pumped it a little bit too hard, but hey, now it's working and it's not catching on the handlebar bag. So I could also put my sleeping bag on the front. So that's the bike. In general, I'm really happy, everything is working well. Catched a few logs and twigs and stuff in the spokes, but nothing's broken. I'm really happy about it. Okay, now about all the additions. The bags, Rockbros, nice. This one is just like it is. It droops, it doesn't stay there. Maybe if you pack it with something that's more sturdy, it will stay there. But what I did yesterday is I had my sleeping bag on top of here. I had my sleeping bag on top of here and it didn't work. It just started drooping even more. The straps don't hold, so I had to tie a knot. Other than that, for light things, I got all my clothes in there, perfect. Can take a large volume as long as it's not heavy. Alright, frame bag, fantastic. A lot of heavy stuff in there, tools, cutlery, all kinds of heavy stuff. My naughty whiskey really works well. Handlebar bag, really nice. What I didn't know beforehand, and maybe I'll put something on, is because you've got these little spaces in there, it actually gives your cables room to move, so that's really nice. It protects your cables a little bit. You can load it up like I've done. It's I've just got these two bungee cords on there. It's a little bit loose, but I've never had trouble with it. And so far it looks really sturdy. The common thing about the common problem with these ones is it's got these metal straps at the front, and if that metal strap comes loose, it will go into your spokes. So I've just tied it down with cable ties. I've added these in case I needed bungee cord to put something on or to strap something down that's broken. Also holds the handlebar bag up so that it keeps it watertight. Okay, so that works well, that works well, that works well for the purpose. This little thing, cheap as, works fantastically. Hasn't had any water yet, but I've got 3 phones and my big power bank in there, and it works fantastic so far. These ones are little interesting little straps. So these straps is to add a bottle cage anywhere in your frame. You can see I put electric tape underneath, but these ones I thought this is really flimsy, but they have not moved. And I just got my standard cheap as giant bottle cage in front. Now I had water on here for the whole trip, and it's not moved. It's not gone forward, it's not gone backwards, it's not fallen out. Yep, this is just a standard bottle cage. I'm glad that I've got enough space to have a standard bottle cage in there. This is just a little snack bag that I've actually got my bum cream in it. Got my bum cream and my sunscreen, that's right. And then the two more surprises are these cheap ass little pouches. I think they were bloody 15 bucks each. And their Velcro looks really flimsy. Look really no-name brand stuff. But I've had a liter bottle in each and they haven't moved either. They don't fit really. There's a lot of stuff on the handles. But they are so far so good. So I must be honest, I haven't had any trouble yet. Yes, and then probably the most expensive part of my kit is these frame cages. They're the Blackburn ones. Lightweight. I put some handlebar tape on the bottom, and then I just use thick cable ties, strap them down. They're not heavily loaded. It's just my tarp and my this is my hammock cum bivy. So they're not heavy loaded. I was too worried to put heavy loads on them, but they haven't moved the whole trip. Could probably put more weight on here in the front. Anyways, really happy so far, and yeah, beautiful spot.